Hi, everyone. Welcome. Today, we like to talk about the importance of the seed level of our day, of the morning time. We know that as the Rav taught us, and now we have the sign at the center that consciousness it's everything, right? And the first seed, the first thought is very, very important in the morning. We know also that the morning starts from the nighttime, right? So before we go to sleep, it depends with which type of consciousness, intention, feelings, emotions we're actually going to sleep with, right? So there is a special preparations, we might want to do before we're going to sleep, but also when we wake up in the morning, waking up in the morning, it's also important to know what's going on. Now, the Midrash says that while the person is waking up in the morning, there are two groups of angels that standing next to his bed. And according the person consciousness while he wakes up, you open your eyes, you have a thought. Maybe we don't remember the thought, but there is a thought. Whatever that thought can be. According the thought of the person when he wakes up, one of the angels group will live and one will stay. Because we know that the ones that leads us, just a second, I have a phone call, no? Okay. The ones that lead us during the day is the angels. And of course, we want the positive angels to guide us. Just for us to, to remember that there is so much more that we don't see that exists around us than what we see. And the Rav say it and the Kabbalists say it, that if a person will see what there is around him, he could not stand it. He will die on the spot, right? Because there are so many veils called masachim that covers all what there is around us for us to continue in doing our work in this world. So there are different type of groups of angels that supporting us the entire day. And we know that every day we wake up to a day of correction, a day to do our spiritual work. Yes, we have our physical tasks, but in the physical tasks, it's important for us to be conscious about my intention and my consciousness. Okay? So many times we think, oh, I'm choosing what to do today, I'm choosing where to drive, I'm choosing what to wear, I'm choosing everything. But, it depends which type of angel stays and which type of angels will guide me during the day. Because it says, לאן שאדם רוצה ללכת, מוליכין אותו. Whatever the person want to go, the angels will lead him. It means I'm choosing which type of angels will lead me during the day. So maybe I want to have positive things today, but if I choose even without knowing, the other side of the angels, so they will lead me. What is mean a thought? A person can wake up in the morning with a negative thought, right? Oh, again, okay, I'm tired, or another 5 minutes, or like a complain already. That's it. Already it's not positive, right? So right away, stop, the other angels walk, and now the seed, because this is the seed level that I plant right now for my entire day. So even I stood up and I went to wash my hands and my face, but I already have that negative thought. How you think my day will look like, right? Because all of those angels will lead me and show me, you're right, you see? Yes, you're right. You're tired, you're this, things maybe doesn't work the way you thought, even though we will make an effort. But sometimes it will be even hard, right? So we want to start to keep in mind, even before we go to sleep, which type of angels that we like to choose tomorrow morning. You can already plant it in your thoughts that while you wake up with a positive thought, with a positive approach, that you know which type of angels you want to lead you today because you want to be the best version of yourself. Now, the Kabbalist and the Torah, and the righteous, they explain to us, different type of rules why we'll wake up. When a person wake up, it says, Shiviti Hashem lenegdi tamid. The person should see the Creator in front of him all the time, always. But he should see the name of God in front of him all day. So it says, I'm going to read, we're going to study together, and then I will tell you the meditation that the Ari explained that we should actually meditate every day and all day, actually. So he says, this is from Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. It's like about the laws, how to cleave ourselves with the light of the Creator, how to have the right intention, the right consciousness in this world in order for us to connect with the light of the Creator. So it says, Hu klal gadol b'Torah u'b'ma'alot hatzadikim. It's a very a high level of consciousness in the Torah and in the righteous life. Asher הולכים לפני אלוקים. They walking in front of the Creator. כי אין ישיבת אדם ותנועתו ועסקיו והוא לבדו בביתו, כמו ישיבתו ותנועתו ועסקיו כאשר הוא לפני מלך גדול. It says it's not the same when a person he's walking in this world, or he's walking in this world, while he is alone in his house, like when he sits or he's walking or working while he's working in front of the king, in front of the Creator. Try to imagine, imagine you're working in an office and the boss sits on the top and he can see everyone. How are you going to feel all day long? You're going to go into Facebook, into Netflix, into whatever, take breaks every second, or you're going just to work. And suddenly the boss is going to vacation 1 month, different country. How are you going to feel now? Suddenly more loose. Yeah, I can take it easy. I can go a little bit maybe Facebook and do different stuff, It's fine, What's happened? Because the boss is not there. So physically many times when somebody is watching us, we will do our best to make sure we're doing our work. But what's happened when someone is not watching us? This is why he says it's a big difference when actually, while I'm working, I'm putting the Creator in front of me. So everything I will do will be much different when actually I don't care, just doing my work without working in front of the Creator. וכן אין דיבורו והרחבת פיו בהיותו עם אנשי ביתו וקרוביו כמו בהיותו במושב המלך, and even the words of the person will be different. When, let's say, imagine you coming in front of a king, in front of a real king. Are you going to talk? You do whatever you want, or you're going to talk nicely and polite, right? You're not going to shout to your friend in the end of the room. Maybe you're going to walk toward him and say, hey, how are you? Nice to see you, right? You're going to behave in a different way. So he's saying, even his word in front of his family, in front of his friend, will be different if we will put the Creator in front of him. If we see the Creator is watching us right now, we're going to behave totally in a different consciousness, with a different consciousness. כי אז משגיח בוודאי על כל תנועותיו ודיבוריו שיהיו מתוקנים כראוי, because he will watch his words, he will watch his movements, his actions that will be in the right way. He doesn't want to create any short circuit. כל שכן כאשר ישים האדם אל ליבו, when the person will put on his heart, כי המלך הגדול, that the king, הקדוש ברוך הוא, the creator, אשר מלא כל הארץ כבודו, that he exists in any place in the world that we can even think. The entire things have the light of the Creator within. עומד עליו ורואה כמעשיו. He can watch him and watch his actions. כמו שנאמר, אם יסתר איש במסתרים ואני לא אראנו נאום השם. He says, the Creator says, if the person will hide from me in the best place that he can hide, so he think I can see him, הלא את השמיים ואת הארץ אני מלא. I'm in the heavens and on earth. I'm everywhere. So I can see everything that the person he's doing. More than that, the Ari explained that even the person thoughts the Creator knows. Everything he knows. בוודאי מיד תגיע אליו היראה וההכנעה מפחד השם יתברך ויבוש. So if the person, ויבוש ממנו. So if the person think like that, right away, he's going to have the awe and the shame and the surrendering, to surrender our ego in front of the Creator, because you're going to have that fear that right now, if I'm not connecting to the light, I might create in a short circuit. So it means I don't have enough light. And if I don't have enough light, I need to do something to change myself and to behave in a different way to have more light. Because if I'm not thinking about the light, automatically I'm thinking about what? Desire to receive oneself alone. Even we're not saying it, but the way we behave, it's from desire to receive oneself alone. The choice we have, the free will, is between the tree of life or tree of knowledge, bad and good. And we have to remind ourselves every day, because we need to choose the spiritual work every day. And he says, so then the person will feel the shame from the Creator and will have the awe and the positive fear from the Creator to do his spiritual work. And one of the meditations that the Ari explain, he says we should see the Tater Gamaton, the Yud Kei Vav Kei, the name of God in front of us all day long. And while we closing our eyes, we need to see the Yud Kei Vav Kei. We need to see the Yud Kei Vav Kei. And we need if we will see the Yud Kei Vav Kei in front of us all day long, it means the Creator is watching me. If the Creator is watching me, I will start to feel that positive shame, positive fear, positive awe toward the Creator. And then I will watch my words, I will watch my actions, I will watch my ways in this world, not to create short circuit, and the opposite, how I can reveal more blessings and more light. One, yes, to my life, but I want to reveal all of those blessings and light that I'm supposed to bring and to reveal to the entire world. So let's use that beautiful consciousness from the righteous, and let's start to practice. If we're not going to practice, it's going to be a nice lesson. But the nice lesson is when we start to do. Remember, I just want to remind us, one thing is to have information. What I shared now, it's information. Now we have the information. It can be beautiful information, right? Even very, very powerful information. But now it's information. The information will become knowledge when we start to do. After we are doing, it's knowledge. And when we have results, now it's become wisdom. Because we want to create a vessel that to receive the wisdom of the Creator. So we need to go through that process. Information, yeda, it's knowing, and then wisdom. Okay, so we want to go through this process. So right now we got a beautiful and powerful information from the righteous. We need to start to practice to use it. So now it's become knowledge, because now I'm using it. And I want to reach the level of wisdom, that now I know it's working. I know I'm changing because I see it. I see my consciousness. I see that right now I'm behaving differently. I see I'm more restrict about different things that I didn't restrict before. I'm watching my words. I'm watching my actions. I'm helping more. I have more positive thoughts about myself, about others. So now it become wisdom. So let's start to practice. Let's start to use it. And let's open the mics and share with each other, even though it's Wednesday, but still the Kabbalists, they share with each other Shabbat Shalom. And
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Gosag Baruch. Michael, thank you so much.
ברוכים תהיו, Shabbat Shalom, many
Shabbat
blessings.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Michael. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome,
Shabbat Shalom. We love you.
We love you, Shabbat
Thank you,
Shalom.
Mike.